Hello friends. So today I'd like to discuss about one of the most interesting and one of the most challenging topic, that is job. Why I'm telling this topic as challenging, because in today's scenario we are very much affected with COVID. Considering the European countries, we are less affected, but still the situation is not totally under control. And as per the opinion of various experts, that people will lose their job, mostly those people who are working in different unorganized sector. They will face a terrible problem, and they're also at present they're facing that problem, but in future, in short future, they will face terrible problem. But we are talking about the persons who are already working in different sector. But what about the newcomers? There is a huge problem in our country about a job. In 2020, in the coming year 2021 up to 2025, 2030, India is one of the largest population, and India assured the most young population of the entire world. So there must be some opportunity. Otherwise, we cannot control that huge number of youth. So today, I'd like to focus on a particular sector where you can have that opening which actually you are looking for. So first of all, for any kind of job, you need certain qualification. So if you comply with that qualification, wrong. So what are those qualifications? Suppose if you are a plain BSc graduate or B.Pharm or BA, you are applicable. Remember, you are applicable. Sometimes we thought that we have completed just a graduation, maybe in past course. What kind of job we can get? So today I'm going to talk about a particular sector where you can easily enter. Suppose you are a master degree holder. You have that degree, that is MSc, M.Pharm or MA. Even MA, you can join this sector. If you are a postgraduate in other discipline apart from this MSc, M.Pharm, MA, then also you are applicable. If you are an MBA or BBA, in that case also you are applicable. Of course, if you are a B.Pharm, that means having a bachelor degree in pharmaceutical technology, or M.Pharm, you are equally applicable and your opportunity will be larger. So friends, if you have this qualification, you can apply for this job. But few characteristics are required. You have to be physically fit. At the same time, you should have a strong mindset. Then only you can join this thing. So I think all the young generation, most of the cases, they are having this physical fitness and this mental fitness. I am quite confident about it. And if you can convince any stranger, that capacity is very much required for this job, because you have to convince. Because communication is one of the most important parameters for today's job. In any sector, almost for any executive level, if you want to work, then your communication should be at par. And if you love traveling, that is your additional advantage, because in this profession you have to travel. So if you love traveling, so that will be a win-win situation for you. And at the same time, if you have a mindset that you want to start your career with a multinational company, then this sector is yours, definitely. And if you want a good salary with incentives, that means additional earning, then this sector is yours. And you want to achieve your personal goal, then I'm quite confident that this sector is yours. So without any confusion, I can say that you are suitable for pharmaceutical marketing sector. If you have all those previous criteria, if you can fulfill those criteria, you can enter in the sector, that is pharmaceutical marketing sector. One of the most flourishing sector at this moment, and in future it has a steady growth rate. So opportunity in pharmaceuticals are, it is one of the most stable. If you think about this sector, it has a steady growth rate which is average 15 to 20%, and it is expected in coming 10 years it will maintain the same growth rate. That means if you enter in this sector, you can enjoy that growth, that is at least 15 to 20% growth. That means if you join this sector and if you can earn 30,000 per month, that means immediately in the next year you'll have at least 15 to 20% hike, which is much higher than any other sector. And this is a pharmaceutical sector. There is no recession till now. There is no recession because we are growing, the population is growing globally. So automatically there is huge requirement, and already we have scarcity of the healthcare professionals, and as well as we need thousands of professionals for this sector. As I have already discussed, that assured growth is there. There is no recession and there is a steady growth rate, so automatically we'll enjoy it. And of course you have invested a lot for your graduation, for your 10th standard, for your 12th standard, for your masters. So if you join the sector, maximum return is possible. And moreover, it's a white collar job. You have to deal with the most educated people of the society. You have to deal with the doctors, you have to deal with the healthcare professionals. So you can enjoy a very good life. And there is another opportunity which exists in this market, that is no limitations of earning. As I have already discussed, that you will be entitled for incentives, and that totally depends on your performance. And if you can improve your performance each and every day, automatically you can earn more money, and there is no limit. And the faster growth than any other sector, because the entire growth rate depends on your performance. If you can perform, and definitely you will perform, and I'm quite confident that you will perform, you have that skill. So join pharmaceuticals and excel yourself. And most interesting factor is that you can switch easily from this sector. So you see more than 2,000 renowned companies, they are working in this sector in India only. And if you think globally, then the number of companies is much higher. But I'm talking about only the India. If you are in India, if you are working in India, and you have lots of opportunity to switch from one company to another. And moreover, opening for freshers, this is assured. This sector is always open for the freshers, because this sector wants fresh blood who can deliver. So opening is there. So these are the features of these pharmaceuticals. Therefore, act first and join pharmaceuticals. You can join as a territory manager. You can join as a sales officer. You can be a business development executive. You can be a medical device specialist, or you can be a medical representative, or you can be a therapy manager. So several designations are there in the entry level. So you can hold any of them, and you can excel with your performance. But how you can join, that is another thing. So it will discuss in my next video. So that is my topic in my next video. So thanks for watching, and subscribe my channel so that you will get a notification. So whenever I upload that particular video, you get a notification. Thank you.